What is up, everybody? I just picked up Abzan Armor, one of the Tarkir Dragonstorm pre-made commander decks. I'm actually really impressed with the Tarkir set in general thus far. But just if you've not seen these pre-made contents before, I thought I'd do a quick unboxing and then a quick first impressions of the deck. So Tarkir Dragonstorm is white, black, green. Abzan deck. If it's armor, I will assume it's equips or enchantments. I didn't really look into the deck, what it actually was. I picked it up because it was, well, anyway, it was a good deal. So I'm just going to leave it at that. I support your local game stores, folks. That's all I'm going to say on that. So anyway, you get your deck with your supposed deck box that can hold 100 sleeve cards, but I don't actually think it can. So yeah, let's just go through the deck real quick. I'll pop out the tokens and all that later. I'm not really too concerned about that. I'll sleeve this up later as well. But yeah, I will get an impression of the deck just from kind of opening it up, and we'll see what we're dealing with here. I've not really looked into reviews of this deck or play of this deck, how it plays, etc. So I don't know. I think first we'll do the collector's sample pack and see what's in there. So we got a token, a Dragonfire Blade rare, and we just got a common Boulder-born Dragon. My issue with these, if you can see on the cameras, for some reason the packaging on these always curves the cards. Now, it's not that big of a deal to flatten out, but I'm not real pleased when I get a curved card like this. So just be aware that if you're seeing this in your packaging and you're getting really upset about it, that's pretty common where these little tiny pre-made collector booster packs, the cards always seem to come curved, which does kind of annoy a little bit. Anyway, so for the Planeswalker, we got Fellothar the Steadfast. It looks like each creature you control assigns combat damage equals toughness rather than its power. Okay. Creatures you control can attack as though they didn't have defender. Interesting. Sack another creature, draw cards equal to toughness. So that's a card draw engine, which is pretty cool. Or you got the, I guess, the secondary commander, so Baitor. The Spirit Dragon, flying, lifelink 3/5 for 5 cast. Beginning of your end step, put a number of +1/+1 counters on up to one other target creature you control equal to the amount of life you gain this turn. So it's a life gain token, or sorry, counter generator. Return up to one creature card with mana value less than or equal to the amount of life you lost this turn from your graveyard to the battlefield. So you can recur creatures from graveyard. So you got the Dragon, Protector of the Wastes. You got the Reunion of the House. So you got enchantments, dragons thus far, sorcery, dog, druid, creature. Interesting stuff so far. Lots of dragons here, obviously, being Tarkir. You got a plant, defender. So there's probably lots of defender cards in here with high toughness, low power, but that first Planeswalker switches them. Yeah, so you got lots of things in here that are beefy in terms of their toughness, but wimpy in terms of their power. So yeah, there's a wall. So interesting deck. I don't think I'll go through the whole thing, but yeah, lots of enchantments, I assume, to buff your creatures, and then lots of creatures that will be buffed by these effects. Okay, Elder Dragon, flying and lifelink. So I got life gain, some, I assume, mana ramp and artifacts, and we got our lands in here too, scry lands and stuff. They're okay. I don't like the lands that enter tapped very much, but you know, it's a precon, so they're probably not going to give you like the $20 or $30 lands in there. How this would play out of the box, I mean, it probably looks like it'd be functional. I have to assume these decks usually need some tinkering and improvement, but for sure it would play out of the box from the looks of it. And even if you just slap down, I'd probably go with Fellothar from the looks of it, because it can let your walls and things attack, and it does swap their, if you sack something, you do get card draw, etc. and each creature assigns combat damage equal to its toughness, which is pretty cool if you're running beefy toughness creatures. So look, overall, I wouldn't be too disappointed with any of the Commander Precon decks from Tarkir. I believe from what I've seen, they're all pretty much decent and worth picking up. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. This has been Great J-Man Gaming Reviews.